Alright, so the KSI and Tommy Fury fight is closing in. And I know some people are going to want me to make a prediction video. Don't worry, I will be making a prediction video very soon. But that's not this video. Today we are going to be talking about something which is just a bit of fun. Today we are going to be talking about how KSI is essentially ruining his entire reputation. For years on my videos I've been saying that KSI is arrogant and unbearable. However, people were always defending it, and it's just funny because nowadays that is not the case at all. KSI is very slowly turning himself into a joke, and the reason he's doing that is because he keeps saying some of the most cringeworthy stuff anyone has ever said. Genuinely, if there was a reward for the most cringeworthy person of 2023, it would hands down be KSI. So as you can expect, let's just quickly go through some of them examples of KSI just embarrassing himself so deeply. So firstly, I think we should touch upon KSI's message to Tommy Fury. If you haven't seen this, be prepared, you're going to vomit.
October 14th. This will be the day that you'll hate for the rest of your life. When I beat you, with every year that you breathe, that day will be a constant reminder that you lost to a YouTuber.
First of all, why isn't he wearing a t-shirt? Every year that you breathe, that day will be a constant reminder. What? Oh my god, I've just realised he's got the word legacy in the background of his videos. Oh my god, he's such a melt.
Reminder that you lost to a YouTuber. You can train all you want. It won't matter.
You can train all you want. It won't matter. Fucking hell.
Soon you will face reality and it will hurt you.
It will hurt you. Oh, this guy.
You will be a disgrace to the Fury name. And your boxing career will be destroyed when I'm done with you.
When I'm done with you. What is this? It's like some sort of speech on some sort of film of like a Marvel character or like some sort of enemy. I don't... Oh, it's just so cringe. Oh, I can't believe he put this online and thought it was cool.
You don't want this as much as I do. You don't need this as much as I do.
I cannot watch the rest. This is one of the most cringeworthy things I've ever seen in my life. And oh, fucking hell, man. This dude does not live in reality at all. The best way to describe this without being overly mean, because you can't do that nowadays, let's just compare it with another video. Watch this video and tell me if there's a similarity.
Bro thought he was that guy.
What the hell are you doing up there, bud? I'm gonna need you to get down, bud.
Stop recording us. Sir.
You. Calm down, partner.
Why you on your knees?
Get down, boy. Get down. What the fuck? It's my time to go.
It's clearly a guy who doesn't really have much social skills and watches too much anime and starts to believe that the way they portray things on cartoons or movies is like a real representation of life. Like that's how people act if they want to be tough or feared, when in reality it's just so cringe.
You don't want this as much as I do.
KSI genuinely believes that he is some sort of character in some sort of world. Like, I don't quite understand who he thinks he is. The guy goes on about legacy all the time when at the end of the day he is literally just a YouTuber that entertains teenage boys. KSI's music is essentially, he pays a bunch of famous people to get in the title of his song so that he gets the sales. He then pays people to make the beat, it pays people to do everything, and all KSI does is he does one chorus or verse and he then puts his name on it. And he seems to think that he's the greatest rapper or whatever the hell he is the world's ever seen. He thinks that KSI is this all-important legacy Especially like when it comes to the boxing, when every single thing he's ever done in boxing has been controversial. He's never really been respected for his boxing.
January 14th, you're finished. You're finished. I am the Nightmare. KSI.
It's like, who do you think you are? Your name, KSI, it's a Halo clan. And if you want even more proof that KSI is delusional, just watch these clips of him saying things which are just, I don't even know how to like describe it. Just listen to this.
I'm the one that can see John Cena. Yeah, I'm the one that knows Victoria's Secret. I'm the one that knows what the dog is doing.
There's a reason why nobody talks like this and says these kind of things for a fight build up. And that's because it makes you look like a moron. It's impossible for him to convince anybody that he's actually going to beat Tommy Fury, which is why he's coming out with these one-liners which he's there going, oh yeah, this is so unique, like look how sick this is going to make people laugh. It's just weird, it's such strange behaviour, it's like he's lost the plot. And I'm going to quickly tell you exactly why KSI always makes himself look like an absolute fool whenever it comes to the whole boxing and the fight build up and all of that and the trash talking. And it's simply because everything that you ever see of KSI online is severely edited. Everything that you see is fake. I wouldn't be surprised if half the stuff that he does is scripted. So when KSI is on stage with people, whenever he's doing his press conferences or he's doing the face-to-face, there are no scripts, which is the exact reason why he makes himself look like such a fool. Because KSI isn't funny, he's not witty, he's not as good as people might think he is. He looks good behind a camera when he's got an entire team crafting this fake image of success and this fake image of look how good of an entertainer he is. That's true with most YouTubers. Because there's no editing, because there's no people telling him what to say behind the scenes, that is why you get such cringeworthy things such as him saying this.
Dog is doing. You know, I'm that guy. I'm him. When I go into a gym, treadmills do push-ups.
KSI has always had this issue where people start to realise that he isn't exactly all what he seems online when it comes to reality. Look when he fought Logan Paul. Do any of you remember this?
I've put blood, sweat and tears into this, making sure I push myself to the limit. And I've come back a beast.
I thought you said you didn't bleed.
What?
I thought you said you didn't bleed.
I don't bleed.
So when you say you put blood, sweat and tears, what do you mean when you say the blood part?
Yeah, internally.
He was even embarrassing himself back then. But the thing is with KSI is, for some reason, I've never understood why people just forget about the stuff he's done, forget about the stuff he says, and people still glorify him, when in reality, if you just think for a minute, it's all fake. And that's exactly why all of this build up with Tommy Fury, KSI is completely out of control. He's got nothing he can say. Everybody is doubting him and he's panicking because he's so arrogant and so egotistical. And when it comes down to reality, when you're going against someone that is better than you, he can't handle it. And that's why he's coming up with all these weird things, because his brain's just going 500 miles an hour because he can't think about anything to say. He can't handle the fact that he's getting mugged off by Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury is so much more mature than KSI. And Tommy Fury is my age. He's 24. KSI is 30 years old, mate. The face-to-face was a prime example of just how out of control KSI is in this situation and how he's got no response for Tommy Fury. I can't really show you the clips of it because I'm 90% sure that it's going to be copywritten. So if I just quickly go onto YouTube and just type in the face-to-face, let's just quickly look at some of the comments. Top comment: you gotta admit, JJ didn't phase Tommy at all with that. Laughing face. I was skeptical, but after watching this, I firmly believe that KSI will without a doubt be knocked out cold within 4 rounds. Face off in a nutshell. Tommy, I'm an actual boxer and you've never fought anyone valid. JJ, I'm different, I'm KSI. Damn, Tommy absolutely dog-walked JJ the entire time. KSI looks like he was about to cry. Tommy destroyed him. He felt that power, felt of your elbow. Not gonna lie, Tommy wiped the floor with JJ with this face off. It's everybody finally waking up and seeing that this guy is not what you've been portrayed online. Logan Paul, he's exactly the same. A bunch of people thought that he was really good, including myself. I thought that he was actually alright, especially after what he learned with the Japan thing. However, it seems that he is exactly the same. He's still the same narcissistic. Gotta be careful. However, Logan Paul, he's just as bad as he was back then. JJ, everything that he's managed to convince these children that he's this wonderful guy, is all starting to collapse. And it's so funny, because I've been saying for years that boxing will inevitably be the downfall of KSI, because he believes that he's the best at everything. But when he encounters people where they can't be manipulated, it's all out of his control, and he knows that he's losing, and when he does lose, exactly the same with Jake, he's going to crumble and he's going to look like the biggest idiot, and people are going to finally wake up and realise that this guy is fake. I'm sorry, I know I've made videos about this so many times in the past. However, when I first started the YouTube boxing thing, I'm pretty sure that I was the only person to do it. I'm going to just say that I was the originator of YouTube boxing commentary. You know, say what you want. I've been doing this 3 years ago, and now there's a bunch of copycat channels. I've been saying this since the beginning, and I just want to emphasize my point that I was right, and all those people that doubted me, here's your proof. I told you this would happen. And yeah. If you want to see my prediction, which I'm usually predict things quite well with my boxing, make sure you stay subscribed and stay tuned, because that video is coming very soon, as I finally left my job and now I'm working self-employed, which means that I have a lot more time for YouTube. It's been a long old process, but I finally managed to crack it. I am back. Just want to say thank you, everybody. You need to subscribe. No, I'm joking. I'm not KSI. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. It's so good to be back. And it's so good to be able to make videos about my best friend JJ making himself look like the biggest silly sausage. Alright, everybody. Take it easy. Peace.